Go home with your pockets full?
And that is exactly what I'm gonna do. Just as soon as this action cools. Let's go, keep it spinning.
Bill is a really fun character to write because you can tell he's a good man and you can tell he has some kind of moral compass. It's just been broken for a while.
Rough night?
Table's rigged.
He's a degenerate gambler. He's a cop who's on the take. He's just a guy you can't quite get your hands around.
Not even a cop escapes a Fung Hai day.
Bill doesn't want to face up to his own truth at all. He'll happily keep himself in denial, but most certainly everyone else.
He's a mess. Came home at dawn, beaten half to death by coolies.
Bill's entire sense of self is built around him maintaining lies with the people who are immediate to him.
Quit your badgering. I said I'm fine.
Yes, you say a lot of things, Bill.
The relationship between Lee and Bill is such a pleasure because Bill doesn't like anybody that tells him the truth. So having a guy like Lee next to him, it's a nightmare. He doesn't want that around him.
That stone was on the graveyard shift last night.
Well, that is some solid fucking detective work, Lee.
Lee is the antithesis of Bill, really. They operate in very, very different ways. But Bill and Lee have a camaraderie.
There's an interesting scene in 104 where Atoy meets Sergeant Bill O'Hara for the first time.
What is meaning of this?
I have orders to shut you down.
It would be better if we were friends, no?
By the end of the scene, you realize she knows exactly who he is, and she knows exactly how to play on his weaknesses to get him into her pocket.
Early gift for Chinese New Year.
She turns her enemies into her friends. That's part of what makes Atoy a legend in Chinatown. She can roll as hard as the men do.
Lee questioning Bill taking a bribe from Atoy is really wonderful. You get to see both aspects of the characters. Lee's moral code, but also Bill's justification.
I don't know what you think you saw.
I don't think anything.
You preachy little shit! You think taking a little money here is the problem? Open your fucking eyes. We're all just pawns in someone else's game.
Bill's been undermined by the political system. He's been put in a place that you can't survive if you stick to the rules.
What about right and wrong? Lee questions everyone's motives of the police force.
You keep your head down. You do what you have to survive.
Penny is the only character other than Lee who's inherently not a racist, who actually sees the Chinese as real people. At the same time, she can't get away from her breeding, and it makes it really interesting to watch her develop feelings for Assam.
Penny, even though she's a very outspoken woman, she still can't say all the things that she wants to say, and she's not listened to. It's an indication of how oppressed she feels.
I married my husband to save my father's company.
Penny's in this miserable marriage, and Penny, for all intents and purposes, is an indentured servant to her husband, much the way Assam is to the Hapoi Tong.
You're a gang enforcer. It doesn't seem like you.
I didn't have a lot of options. We're both kind of in positions that we don't want to be in. I'm a second-class citizen, and so is she in a different way. That's our common bonding point. Doesn't suit you, being owned.
I don't think it suits either of us.
For my Ling, there's always going to be that love or that need to protect your little brother. And I go to him and I'm like, here's a ticket home. Get out of here or else you will die. I'm sending you home. Me rising to power means I need to beat out whatever's in my way.
There's going to be a war between the Tongs. And if you're on the wrong side, I won't hesitate.
He's still figuring out the game here. I think he doesn't know what he can do, but he knows that he's just not going to give up. Oops.
She does some horrible things. The only way to move up in her eyes is to take out the Fung Hai. I can't deal with Pai. There's no manipulating him. There's no working together with him.
I had a feeling that you might feel this way, which is why I already killed you.
Don't underestimate me.